Well, we're here at the back of the Brighton Centre, 31 years ago, at the very spot where I was going in the doors. I think it was February or March, they said that the Live Aid concert was going ahead, and my initial thing was like, Queen are there, they're my favourite band, so I joined the back of the queue and we queued all night. And here is the ticket. Band Aid, Live Aid, Saturday 13th of July 1985. I haven't played Bowie songs in a long time. Something like that, isn't it? I heard about Live Aid directly from David Bowie, who told me during the recording sessions for Absolute Beginners that he'd been asked to do a big charity concert for Bob Geldof, and would I be interested in helping him put a band together for it? Something like that, isn't it? I can't remember the cause exactly. I think it was the 6 o'clock train, got from Burgess Hill, got to Victoria, and then got that awful tube journey up to Wembley, which goes on and on. And of course there was lots of Live Aid fans going, so it was quite good, you know, it made the journey easier. And I remember going through the turnstiles and thinking, I'm in Wembley Stadium. I was asked to go down and be at Battersea Heliport at about 11 o'clock in the morning, something like that. I remember David being very nervous of the helicopter. He didn't like to fly. Helicopters particularly made him nervous. But anyway, so I've got a photograph in front of me which I took of David Bowie sitting opposite me in a helicopter, and then a shot of the stadium from above, because we did buzz over the top of the stadium. That's when it started to sink in that everybody's watching this.
This is Live Aid from London in Great Britain, broadcasting around the world on this very special day, the greatest rock and roll show in the world. The greatest rock and roll show I think any of us will ever see in our lives. It was a free-for-all where you sat, but I wanted to do on the pitch. I wanted to be as close as possible. The entrance was at the back, and I could see the Live Aid signs, the logos on either side of the stage. And I thought, I've got to get as close to that as possible. And then, of course, all around me, it just filled up.
It's 12 noon in London, 7 a.m. in Philadelphia. And around the world, it's time for Live Aid. Wembley welcomes their Royal Highnesses, the Prince and Princess of Wales.
It started, Prince Charles and Princess Diana came into the stadium. Never seen either of them. I remember turning round and I remember seeing her in her blue dress. And I thought, well, that started the day off, just to see Diana, you know. And it was underway and it was incredible.
And now, to start the 16 hours of Live Aid, would you welcome Status Quo!
We're looking at the Live Aid programme that was £5. You could only buy it in Wembley Stadium. It's quite a thick tome, and it folded, and it was in my back pocket. I very rarely bought programmes, but this is one I had to buy. I've got some photos from the day from backstage. Got an image in front of me of David Bowie and Freddie Mercury both sparking up cigarettes. And I have other pictures of Bob Geldof and Paula Yates and Brian May with a guitar around his neck, and everybody did kind of mingle backstage. These are some of the photos taken on my ancient camera. That's Alison Moyet. I think that's Spandau Ballet. I think that is Nick Kershaw. I seem to remember him wearing pink. Standout performance, really, and it does sound cliche because everyone does say it, was Queen. He just come on, and the first song they did was Bohemian Rhapsody. It was like, I didn't expect that. It was just the excitement and the charisma of Freddie. Everyone was up for it, and the second song was Radio Gaga, and everyone was doing the Gaga salute from the video. And I remember looking around thinking, there's youngsters doing it, there's everyone doing it, and it was Freddie doing the Day-O's, getting everyone going.
All right.
And after that, it just went on a roll after that, because the next was David Bowie.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to London, to Wembley and Live Aid. Will you meet and greet David Bowie?
As we walked onto the stage, we were acutely aware that we were following Queen for a start, who'd actually ripped the place apart. I mean, they were probably the best act on the day. They'd really ignited the crowd. But we did really well. I mean, as soon as the crowd saw David in the same suit he used to wear in the Young Americans, which you could still get into, they went crazy.
I know when to go out. I know when to stay in. Get things done.
I feel quite embarrassed because I just started bouncing, really, like a sort of like Tigger. You know, I was just actually leaping up and down on the balls of my feet, just with pure excitement and joy. I think it was just a huge moment.
I remember just looking at him, and he must have been, I don't know what, 200-300 feet. He was quite unmistakable. He put his Bowie quiff on for the day and his blue suit, and I remember just staring at him, because it was, Queen were my favourite band, but Bowie was like another level.
Completely unexpectedly, he introduced us all by name. He didn't have to do that. An amazing moment.
I'd like to thank and introduce my band, who got together so quickly to do this show for me. I live forever in their debt. Lead guitar, Kevin Armstrong.
When I look back at the day and the music we made on the day, we actually played everything about 10 beats per minute too fast, and it was just pure excitement of the moment, getting lost in the moment.
I could be king.
It was a defining moment for me in my career as a musician. There's no doubt in saying that. It's like having a trump card. When anybody says to you, well, what have you done in your life? Say, well, I played at Live Aid with David Bowie. And there's very few people who can top that, really. And so I'm extremely grateful to the good fortune that that's brought me, like living a dream.
For me, the whole experience, it was one after another. Paul McCartney, The Who, Elton John, Queen, Bowie. It's the thing that people always ask me about, what it was like. I remember on the day, in the evening, and the stars were out, and I'm not making this up, I looked up to the sky and I thought I was very lucky. It was worth that queue at the back of the Brighton Centre.
God bless you, you're the heroes of this concert.